James, the battle with Labuschagne, who's fended, nicked and out. Oh, India think he's out. Marnus doesn't, and neither does the umpire. Saikat says no. They're going to review. Lifting delivery again, right on the outside edge. We'll go through the process for Iman.
A player review for court behind the original decision.
Definitely heard something, but it didn't sound like that.
It's a fair delivery. Front on, please.
Cashback rewards with your insurance. That's Iman. Both teams ended up cranky with the technology and the TV interpretations yesterday.
Ball's passing very close to the edge.
If there's any noise, it's bad.
Time Snicko, please.
There's nothing else there.
Surely Snicko shows this one.
Yes, it's there. Marnus is out.
Take it back and forward. Yeah, have a spike as the ball is alongside the bat. Saikat, you'll have to reverse your original decision. Stand by.
Bumrah has struck immediately on day 2. Marnus Labuschagne has gone for 2, caught behind. And Australia 2 for 15. Labuschagne just does a little lap around the Indians who are gathered on the popping crease at the striker's end as he is required to depart the scene.
He's just gradually got fuller and fuller, Jasprit Bumrah. The previous ball really did shock Marnus, hitting high splice of the bat. And that one's, it is a bit of a peach, isn't it? And you don't have to make the ball move significantly to get the outside edge. It can be a matter of centimetres, and that was just a feather. It was a feather. Bumrah's got 2 for 9.
Bumrah with the crowd rising to the challenge. Conscious dance down the pitch, slapped him through mid-off for 4. Just muscled it through the infield. Constas strikes first. 3 in the cordon. Constas, reverse ramp, over the cordon. He nails it. Trickling away for 4. Siraj again, bowls to Constas. Outswinger to Gully and taken. Jaiswal to his left. Constas is gone. A false stroke outside the line of the off stump. Caught at the gully for 23. 2 for 35 becomes 3 for 35, and now Australia are in a spot of bother.
And I just noticed there that Jasprit Bumrah's having a chat to the umpires. Not sure if something was said on the way off there, but that was beautifully bowled by Siraj. But in terms of the shot that was played, that ball was there to drive, but Sam Constas not quite committing on the front foot, just leaning back a tad, didn't quite get his weight through that front foot, and as a result pays the price, slicing at the gully. He goes for 23, and Australia now 3 for 35.
Head facing Siraj, edge, and taken at second slip. Siraj has got 2 and an over. Travis Head comes and goes for 4. Squared up a treat. It's 4 for 39 at the SCG. India on a roll. They're doing it from both ends, and the danger man departs in the same over where he arrived. Mohammad Siraj, sensational.
Oh, it's exciting stuff because questions have been around the Indian attack. Can someone else help out Jasprit Bumrah? He can't be the lone guy to get wickets. Mohammad Siraj has stepped up. Day 2, first session, picked up Constas and now straight away gets Travis Head, and they know how quickly he likes to score. Got the ball to jag away from the left-hander. Good catch by KL Rahul. Oh dear.
Proceed up to Smith here. Big edges, and he's taken it second slip. KL Rahul for the second time in the session. Safe pair of hands. An anti-climax of sorts. All eyes on Smith. With the 10,000 so close and lunch so close as well. The partnership broken at 57. Smith gone for 33. That's a 4th wicket in the session for India. And Prasidh Krishna back in the attack, does the trick right away, 5 for 96.
Oh, that came from nowhere. Prasidh Krishna was really disappointing in his first spell. Didn't hit the length that he was expected to on this pitch. Excellent piece of bowling. Drew Steve Smith forward. Virat Kohli accepting the catch, or was it KL Rahul gleefully in the slip region. And Steve Smith cannot believe it. He was in great flow, The flow's been broken.
2 balls to go to Carey here. Knocks him over this time. Bends back the middle stump. He threatened to do it with the previous delivery, but through the gate the second time, a direct hit. Carey Castle for 21. 6 for 137.
Yeah, beautifully bowled. I think the previous ball gave him a lot of confidence that actually I can go straighter and fuller. And Ravi Shastri called it. He's very susceptible to balls from around the wicket. The gap between his front pad and bat was massive. And the stumps are flying. Door at a departure for Alex Carey. And it's a big wicket. I just sensed the confidence in the bowlers was dipping. But certainly there is still enough in this pitch. Tail enders now coming out to bat. You'd want the ball in your hand.
Bo Webster on 49. Faces up. Webster clouts the ball through cover. The refresh at 6 is a masterstroke. The boundary will be saved. Webster will come back for 3. And on his test debut, a half century. A Tasmanian who knows his game. A journeyman in the test arena, hailed for a half century. He's 52 not out, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it's beautifully played, young man. Under pressure too, came in with Siraj bowling beautifully earlier today after knocking over Constas and Head. So he was under pressure early, and he's responded magnificently.
Rudy bowls to him. Cummins edges, and he's caught brilliantly by Coley. Sharp away to his left. Felt like it was off the toe of the bat. Coley's floating slip moved quickly to his left, and he shells the catch. 7 for 162. Cummins goes for 10, and Reddy breaks the partnership.
That was a brilliant catch by Virat Kohli to his left. He was sort of quite wide at slip, probably second, maybe 1.5, and it went sharply. Pat Cummins just got caught, really playing back far enough, and just guided in the end. Sharp catch by Kohli. That's a big wicket for India. Australia still trail. They're 762.
Reddy's around the wicket bowling to start. Short edge down into the corner. Now, was it caught low down by Rahul? Yes, it was. Proceed bowls here to Webster. Plays back into the corner. Gone! Caught in the gully by Jaiswal. Webster falls for 57. India are holding on tight here. They haven't got Bumrah, but they're stepping up around him. Prasidh Krishna gets a third of the session. 9 for 166.
Well, one thing about Prasidh Krishna, and we saw the first delivery that he bowled today, and it surprised Steve Smith. It really reared up. Same thing happened to Bo Webster, albeit Webster's a hell of a lot taller than Steve Smith. It found the outside edge. Jaiswal moving well to his right. The debutant, he has to depart. Round of applause as well, because he has batted well, the highest run scorer at the moment for the Australian team. The Australians still 19 runs behind.
Siraj to Boland again, and he bowls him. Deflection back onto the woodwork. Australia are all out for 181. Boland, the last man to fall for 9. And that means that at the halfway mark of this test match, India have their noses in front. A lead of 4. This is going to be an extraordinary test match. You just feel it, Damien Fleming. Boland to Rahul here. Knocks him over! Scott Boland, early in a spell, set and forget, rinse and repeat. Rahul bowled for 13. Maybe a little feather on the way through. 1 for 42. Boland gets the breakthrough. Boland always gets the breakthrough.
Just talking, this is an important spell, and the big bolo, as he does here at the SCG, MCG, it's an inside edge, but it's a good length that was moving. He's boloed him. That's what he's done.
Boland again to Jaiswal.
Got him!
He's bowled him! Scott Boland is opening India up. Beats the edge, hits the off stump. The stuff you dream of as a fast bowler. Scott Boland's got 2. It's 2 for 47. And the danger man, Jaiswal, is bowled for 22.
Just watching his teammates, they are just amazed at his ability. The slip fielders, Webster and co, just mimic what that delivery did. And once again, not going over, just nipping away, hitting the top of off stump. That is the Boland boulevard of bewilderment for the Indian batsman, for Jaiswal. That's an incredible ball from a fine young batsman who got off to a flyer. And isn't that interesting? I was talking about 9 dot balls, and it was another squeeze that knocked him over. Great bowling here from Boland. He's got 2 for 10.
Trina Gully bowls and Kohli's edging it out. Steve Smith catches him at second slip. Kohli can't believe it. He's gone the same way every single time this summer. He's fishing, he's edging, and Scotty Boland is doing the damage again. India 3 down, and that is the last time we'll see Kohli on these shores in Test match cricket.
Bo Webster's taken a couple of slip catches, has a Test half century already. What he would give to really break open this game for Australia if he can get rid of Shubman Gill, who still only faced 14 balls.
Webster's figures in the first innings. No wicket for 29 from 13. He played an important role as the 5th bowler. He goes again and Gill's down the wicket. And Carey takes the catch. That looks as if it's Bo Webster's first Test wicket. Gill ran down the pitch. He had a slog. And Carey's taken a ripper down the leg side and the finger goes up. It was just a question of whether it carried or not. It clearly did. It was uncharacteristic from Gill. Bo Webster has his first Test wicket. India lose their 4th.
Well, there it is. There is the first Test wicket. He got the 2 slip catches. He got the Test half century. And he has broken this game open for Australia. Bo Webster take a bow.
Stark bounds in, bowls. Pant goes big and strong and long into the stands at deep mid-wickets. The cleanest of strikes across the line for a rapid 550 to tilt the scales toward India. Rishabh Pant given license to thrill.
Well, I shouldn't be surprised he's hit another 6 because he's doing it with regularity. And the angle here, the angle helps him because left-hander facing a left-arm bowler, if there's no swing away, it's just angling back in so you can pick it up and bottom-hand it over mid-wicket. And that's exactly what he's done there.
54 from 29 balls. Pant goes big again. Constas can do nothing about it at deep square. She's in the ladies' pavilion, 12 rows back. Merciless from Pant on a tiring Mitch Stark.
Cummins to Pant here, edge, and caught behind! A thick edge! Cummins does it! Second ball back in the attack. Rishabh Pant tried to flay him through the offside, no footwork to speak of. 61 from 33. It put a dent in Australia, but the response from the captain, 5 for 124. The Rishabh performance is complete, Simon Kadich.
Boland to him, drives to mid-off, and he's out.
Wow.
Oh, he's hung that up horribly ready. Late in the day, he spooned the catch to Pat Cummins and gifted Scott Boland his 4th wickets. Reddy goes for 4. It's 6 for 129.